Hi everyone, today is Sunday, the 26th of February 2017, and there's this one Charmux video here, and it has 2,255 likes and 55 dislikes. Now these 55s actually represent the fifth age of the Bible coming, when the fifth angel known as Satan shows up. Even with Avatar 2, with this A actually represents the Illuminati pyramid, and also the V for the fifth age of the Bible. The same goes with the A for Avengers as well. Even that arrow represents a pyramid, see? So don't you think it's a bit weird then that Zoe Saldana is in Avatar 2 and Avatar 1, but she was also in Guardians of the Galaxy? And guess what? Guardians of the Galaxy are going to meet the Avengers in Avengers Infinity War. So that's what links all of these things together. Like, even if we look at this, terror networks, just like terrorists and terror spreading, because the politicians and the Illuminati and Freemasons want terror to spread around the world. I mean, even there was a film that came out in 2015 called Terror as well. Again, the five for the fifth age of the Bible. I mean, look, another name in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for Earth is Terra. See? Like, even goes back to Terra in Crash Nitro Car as well. I mean, Coco represents the Heavenly Woman of Revelation 12, and that's why she's riding the blue cart for Jesus, Israel, and Jacob. And that leads me on to my next thing, Birdman, starring Michael Keaton. Because this actually represents the eagle granted to the woman of Revelation 12. This bird does. This Birdman does. So, remember that Michael Keaton is also playing Vulture, the villain, in Spider-Man Homecoming. So do you see how vultures are a type of bird? So it isn't that ironic? He played Birdman, now he's playing Vulture. All stuff to do with birds. What it is it's just showing more Illuminati Freemason symbolism. That's why he was cast in these roles. I mean, the V for the fifth age of the Bible. The V in Vulture, see? I mean, that's what it even links with when Michael Keaton played Batman as well. Because bats have wings, and birds have wings, and vultures have wings. I mean, Michael Keaton probably represents Michael the Archangel anyway. I mean, Batman wears black for the time of darkness coming. So, I mean, as I've said in previous videos, there's this whole thing about the number 7 cropping up lately. I mean, see 7, 7, 17? Anyway, I mean, even this is one of the freakiest things I've discovered lately. You see Perry from Little Mix is doing this X right here. Well, just look. Wonder Woman's doing the exact same thing. So this has got to be Illuminati Freemason symbolism. It's got to be. I mean, what else could it possibly be? No, this can't be a coincidence. I'm sorry. You're just insulting my intelligence if you think if you think I'm supposed to believe this is a coincidence. I know sometimes I joke, but I'm deadly serious about this thing here. Like, I mean, Remember that Wonder Woman's shield represents exactly the same as Captain America's shield. And even this sword represents the sword that comes out of Jesus Christ's mouth. The great sword for World War III. I mean, even this white horse right here represents this in Revelation 6, rider on a white horse. It even goes back to Shadowfax in Lord of the Rings. Even when Wonder Woman's riding a white horse here as well. The International Milk Company is starving America's children. Well, yeah, because the International Milk Company has lots of Freemason connections, that's why. Obviously, I've showed this high-rise poster loads of times, but you can obviously see the Illuminati pyramids there. And again, see the woman of Revelation 12 riding the white horse. Exactly the same as this. I mean, yeah, here's Revelation 12, and here's the woman I've been going on about, the woman of Revelation 12. So, I mean, this snowfire thing, it shows what appears to be a beacon of Olympus. I mean, everything in the modern day goes back to ancient times. It does. You may think we've moved on, but yeah, we've moved on in technology, but even the modern technology still shows this ancient stuff. Like, I mean, Snowfire, the white for heaven. Snowfire, the white for heaven. Obviously, snow is white for heaven. The W is like two V's next to each other for the fifth age. And then the fire is just like the USA being burned with fire, and even the fire in hell and all that business. And then, like, obviously, Starfire, just like you have Snowfire. It's got to do with the star systems of the Pleiades and such. Starfire represents the woman of Revelation 12. Again, this tiger goes back to this Wonder Woman tiger, see? It talks of the reversal of evolution. Now, this isn't about whether you believe in evolution or not, because, I mean, it's all to do with whether you believe that God created creatures or not. But the thing is, God could have created the creatures, but then they could have evolved after that. You see what I mean? Like, even this elephant goes back to this elephant shown in the Kanye West video, No Church in the Wild. The V's in vivo for the fifth age. This is all of the people cast out of heaven, worshipping the image of the beast. That's what this represents. Well, I should say locked out of heaven, because they weren't even allowed in heaven in the first place. Like, right, I turned down the volume a bit because it's quite late when I'm doing this video, and I don't want it to be too loud. But yeah, I've just got to show you the symbolism in this. So obviously you saw Cyborg riding the white horse. So he represents Jesus riding the white horse. That is why later in this video you actually see later in this episode you see Cyborg transform into Optimus Prime. because Optimus Prime also represents Jesus. Just listen to the lyrics. I see the story in your eyes. The eyes represent the Eye of Horus, that is to do with the Illuminati pyramid. And then the story is, of course, the story of the Bible. I mean, you see these skeleton guys come in. The black for the darkness, the green for Islam, and then obviously like the skulls for the Skull and Bones Society, and maybe these visors that they've got on have got to do with the Mark of the Beast, and even Cyclops and X-Men. I mean, like, look, even if we go down to this, the fourth seal, death. It talks of a pale horse. Now, some people think that this is a pale green horse. Again, that goes back to Snowfire actually being green when you take the lid off. Like, now they're firing green beams for Islam. And you see how they're shaped like a V for the Fifth Age. And then Jesus, aka Cyborg, gets rid of Islam and he gets rid of the black for the darkness, just like ISIS. And just like because Obama has black skin as well. And even here comes the bird, aka the eagle of Revelation 12. Notice how it's gold for the Golden Age, and then Jesus gets the sword for World War III that comes out of his mouth. So Cyborg getting that sword represents Jesus getting a sword. See how he represents just like He-Man? This represents exactly the same as He-Man riding Battle Cat. And even Hercules riding Pegasus as well. It even goes back to Pegasus in Johnny English. And see how he has a shield just like Wonder Woman and Captain America. It's just right in front of you all of the time because Captain America represents Jesus as well. So anyway, you get the point with that. So remember, Wonder Woman has the sword and the shield, just like Cyborg did. It even goes back to the sword in the stone and all of that business. I mean, even Perry represents the Rev 12 woman, just like Wonder Woman. And just like Satana represents the Rev 12 woman as well, and that's why Perry's wearing fishnet tights, just like Satana, or stockings, or whatever you want to call them. Smoke from the bottomless pit coming. Like, basically smoke from hell. That's what it represents. And then Little Mix get lifted up on this platform. So the platform essentially starts to ascend. Just like the when the Rev 12 woman ascends into heaven, essentially. Green for Islam. God have mercy.